Get started. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Hood Smart Afternoon Show. Hope everybody out there taking care of yourselves, eating right, living right. You know what I'm saying? We need to go ahead and buy some cages for these cuckoo birds. You know, they out here cuckoo birding and shit, and they need to be put in the cage. So we got to get that going. He said, I just watched your cuckoo bird playlist on the tube. Appreciate that still, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's break down this cuckoo bird term and how I came up with cuckoo bird. I like talking about this shit. This shit. I'm proud I came up with cuckoo bird because it's such a perfect analogy. When I was thinking about it, because I know the term tether was out, everybody was calling, immigrants tethers. And I was just thinking, okay, I get it. I said, boy, what's another good name to call these immigrants who be acting crazy? I say, cuckoo bird. At first, I was like, yeah, that sounds too close to cuckoo puffs, Cocoa Puffs. I don't think people understand what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. When I did further research on what a cuckoo bird was, I was able to break it down the way that it needed to be broken down. So yeah. Oh, sorry, FBA on the rise. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm not a male, I'm a female. I gotta change my freeman back to freeman. Yeah, my bad, FBA. Y'all don't be having profile pictures up. It's hard for me to tell who's a boy and who's a girl. But anyways, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the radio show. Yesterday we had a good live. What we were talking about yesterday? I think yesterday we were talking about dating. Should FBAs date outside the culture? And I told you guys that, I'm not here to tell you who you should and shouldn't date. You're going to like whoever the hell you like, but you just got to understand what comes with liking people either of other races or people from other cultures. Well, one of them you will be experiencing racism. The other one you will probably be experiencing culture bias. You see what I'm saying? Culture bias. So if you're a person who's able to deal with racism, okay, hey, go ahead. If you're a person who's okay with dealing with culture bias, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to tell y'all who to date and who not to date. But I will say this. Like I told y'all yesterday, dating, who you marry and all that stuff is all about economics. What's going on, Miss Banks? Who you choose to date is all about economics at the end of the day. Marriage is it's an economic game. Marriage is a business transaction of two people who are combining finances. So I say this. If you're going to date outside the race, that's for the poor man. That's for the poor niggas. Yeah. So if you're a poor nigga, I say date whoever the hell you want to date. If you're a poor nigga, yeah. If you a nigga, you know what I'm saying, who ain't got his finances right and, you can't really produce nothing right now, go ahead and get your little white girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead and get your little white girl. Go ahead and get your little reparations. Yeah, go ahead and get your little reparations, my nigga. I ain't never gonna fault you for going out there and getting some reparations, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Dating white girls is for the poor niggas. All the niggas who can't get shit together, they can't get shit right, go get you a white tee girl, nigga. What it is, Jay. Now, for you niggas who got money and who can produce something, you can't do it. Yeah, nigga, you can't do it, nigga. You can't do it. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, if you a nigga who's very productive in society and you know how to make money, you can't date white girls, nigga. Yeah, nigga, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna have to look at you sideways. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Renee. We gonna look at you sideways if you out here dating a white girl and you got money that could be passed down to generations. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you get your black card revoked. Now, but if you a poor nigga and you out there slanging that Oscar Mayer to that white girl, she's giving you reparations for it, I can't blame you, nigga. But anyways, yesterday I was listening to some Dr. Claude Anderson, and I came across something that was very interesting. It just amazed me how he was able to predict where we are today. And this was like maybe, 40, 50 years he's been saying this. And, a lot of people keep saying that Tariq Nasheed this, Tariq Nasheed that. And Tariq Nasheed is an elder of mine, and I do support majority of Tariq Nasheed's rhetorics. People have to understand that Tariq Nasheed wasn't the first person to start talking like this. You know, delineation, FBA has been something that's, you know, it has always been a problem. It's just never been vocalized like that. Dr. Claude Anderson was the first one to bring it to our attention, but he just never hit mainstream media like that, like how Tariq Nasheed has done it successfully. So I'm gonna play this clip right here for y'all.
Transgenders, anything, but I can never do anything for black folk. So what that does is freezes black folk in the lowest level of a real life monopoly game. And so now let's talk about some solutions. Okay, now the solution, first thing I would tell black folk to do is understand, declare yourself to be a native people, native blacks. You're the oldest population here, point two. And then and declare your exceptionality and say that you're entitled to things that have never been given to you, that you're exceptional people and you've been mistreated and maltreated. And so they don't and say, and because of that, don't include me in these very broad and ambiguous groups. To get out of affirmative action. I have a dubious honor of writing the first affirmative action plan in the United States in 1970-71 for the state of Florida. I wrote that plan not for minorities, I wrote it for black folks, but it was diluted and watered down and corrupted. About 6 or 7 months after I wrote it, it went all over the country, saying it was for affirmative action for all people. Mm-hmm. And so I want blacks to get out of affirmative action and go for reparations.
I was getting ready to say that very clearly.
That's right.
You're saying affirmative action. Get away from that.
Get away from
Start talking specifically, succinctly about reparations.
That's right. And then put your own self-interest first. Quit trying to be altruistic.
Right. That's all that is. You know what I'm saying? That's all delineation is. Delineation is just black Americans putting their interests first. That's it. Because what we notice is that, you know, we're the only groups of people in America who haven't got any specific benefits or rights, but we shared all of our benefits with everybody else. Bree, what's going on, Bree? You see what I'm saying? This is what this whole delineation is about. You know, it's more of a political move than anything. You see what I'm saying? It's something that is needed. Dr. Claude Anderson called it NBA, Native Black Americans. Tariq Nasheed called it FBA, Foundational Black Americans. And like Jay in the comments says, all Tariq was doing was saying what Dr. Claude Anderson was saying. That's it. That's all that's been going on. All Tariq Nasheed was doing was repeating what Dr. Claude Anderson was saying, but he's done it on a pop culture level. He's done it on a cultural level where, you know, it became nationwide, widespread, where Dr. Claude Anderson was more, Dr. Claude Anderson is more political than anything. See what I'm saying? Dr. Claude Anderson was more political than anything, than he was culturally. You know what I'm saying? Tariq Nasheed is more for the culture and whatnot. So yeah, so when these cuckoo birds come on here acting crazy, oh, nigga, where you going, nigga? You can't go nowhere, nigga. Stop being a xenophobic. Bitch, I gotta be, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because politically, it done me no justice to align myself with your ass. It's done nothing. I agree with it because it says it's xenophobic division when it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's really basic survival skills. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, it's just basic survival skills. Every other group does it. Everybody else practices it. We're the only group who seems like it's a burden and we have to share everything with everybody. And nobody has to share anything with us. I just don't like that contract. That's a sideways contract. You see what I'm saying? That's a sideways contract. Right. And if we look at the news as of lately, you know, all these immigrants, whenever they get in political power, they put their self-interest first. Like we had Zoran, whatever his name was, Mandini, the Belgique nigga who won out there in New York. The first thing he wants to do is give credit to his immigrant buddies for creating New York City or building New York City when that's far from the truth. Right. So they get into these offices, they get into these political roles, they look after themselves and they rewrite history. And I'm just saying we can't afford none of that. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's not beneficial to black Americans. Right. So this whole kumbaya, we one group of people, that shit could kiss my ass. And if you guys been watching my my videos as of lately, you will see that a lot of these immigrants are exposing themselves right now. Yeah, they're really exposing themselves right now, showing how unpatriotic they are to us. See what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Real Salon. Yeah, if you guys been watching what they've been saying recently, you will see that they really don't give a shit about America. Immigrants do not care about America. They don't give a damn. They're not here to care about America. All of them got this little feisty, this little hatred, animosity towards Americans and more particularly Black Americans. And they really, their only interest is to make America what their home should have been. See what I'm saying? What their home couldn't be. Because they couldn't build over there, so they had to come over here with something that was already built. And they're trying to make this really comfortable for them. They don't want to be the outcast, the outliers of America. Right, so they'll do anything to get into power and put their own on. They should have built their own. That's just, that they just not into building. I don't know what it is. They just don't like building. For whatever reason, building is not in them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Coming over here to America and profiting off of Black Americans is the only thing Black immigrants or cuckoo bird immigrants were able to do successfully, was ride our bandwagon. You see what I'm saying? So they can't ride it no more. And now that we're out here putting up a fight against them and calling they bullshit out, now there's an issue. Why can't they stay strong? Why can't they stand strong alone? Y'all watch this. And if y'all seen the Wale interview with Fat Joe, you'll see how Wale was asked. He was asked if he was African, and Wale circled the question. Wale circled the question. So I'm saying he circled the question. Fat Joe asked Wale, nigga, is you African? And the nigga said, shit, isn't everybody African? No, bitch. Everybody not African, bitch. The fuck? It was a simple question, bitch.
Master, your question is you African American or are you African?
I'm African. We are African.
Yes. Well, I'm just saying the way you flowed on them African beats was almost like you from Nigeria, not from Washington. I'm telling you the truth. You know what you did on that shit. I'm just telling you, you sounded African on this shit.
My full name is Olubawale. That's in Nigerian.
Oh, this the fuck
Bitch. Bitch, you is African, bitch. What the fuck is you hiding for, bitch? Hold on, brother. Yeah, what the fuck is you, bitch? He just asked you what you was, and you sitting here acting like you don't know what the fuck he's asking you, just to come out and say, well, yeah, my name is bitch, you should have said you was Nigerian, bitch. Why are you scared of who? See, this is the thing. These people are so ashamed of who they are because they know that they could profit off of Black American culture, hiding underneath Black Americans. That's all they're doing is hiding underneath us, popping out when they want to. Whole time the bitch Nigerian. Be proud of being African. Yeah, be proud of being African. Be proud of your culture roots. Be proud of your homeland. You have your own continent with your own people on it. Be proud. Y'all the majority over there. What? You got that big old continent. You got this big ass continent with all these people that appreciate you, April. You got this big ass continent all to yourself. And the first thing you want to do is tell people, well, isn't everybody African? Bitch, you could be strong by yourself, bitch. You don't got to include everybody. If I had a continent all to myself, I ain't including nobody. I'm telling you niggas right now, if I got a continent all to myself, I'm not including nobody ass. This is my shit. My people over here. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not understanding why this nigga, you know what I'm saying, why they so embarrassed. Anyways, let's get Mike going. Mike, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Not much. I'm a African, and I've been around. I travel a lot, different parts of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm proud of being an African. Anywhere I go, I raise my hands up that I'm an African.
I'm proud, brother.
And I do not want to be part of any other nationality or so.
There we
God
go.
forbid, God forbid, God forbid I try to be a black American or a African American. You know why? Because they are very embarrassing. They are very low class.
Wait, slow down, nigga. Your hyena Wi-Fi kicking in, nigga. Hold on now.
Let me talk.
Go ahead,
The
brother. Go
guy,
ahead.
you were talking, we were listening. They are very low class, uneducated, dropouts, bunch of criminals. You know what is their culture? Gang banging, stand on the street, selling drugs, women selling their bodies. Trust me, I used to buy pussy for
Mike. Hold on, Mike. I hear you drooling on the mic. Can you just slow down? That's
Come on, come on. Let me talk.
Mike. You're drooling on the mic. I hear the saliva coming out your mouth. Just slow down for a second. Pause.
Okay, Lord.
Wipe your mouth. Wipe your mouth, Mike. Go get a
When you
napkin.
were talking
Go get a napkin and wipe your mouth, Mike, and then talk into the mic. Please, sir. I want
shit about that,
to let you finish, but Mike, just go wipe your mouth real quick.
listen.
No. You listen. Go wipe your mouth.
Let me talk.
I know you just had hyena ass and bushmeat, but I know it was good. But Mike, just wipe your mouth, digest the food, and you come back and talk.
Live in an
But
apartment.
you out here
I
drooling
don't.
on the mic, nigga. Just calm down, Michael. Just chill out, Michael.
Man,
Michael,
I don't.
just calm down, Michael. Calm down. I'll unmute you. Just give me a second. Yeah, I just want to give a second to
So
talk. Now, Mike, you said a lot of
why you
interesting,
don't want me
but
to talk?
because you talking too much and you drooling all over the mic. Nobody wants to hear
Why
that
you
shit,
don't
Mike.
want me to
No,
talk?
nobody
Why you
wants
don't
to hear
want?
that shit, Mike. Nobody wants to hear you drooling on the mic. Can you just please go wipe your mouth real quick? And while you're wiping,
I'm telling you
while
the
you
truth.
wipe your mouth from that hyena ass you just devoured, let me
I'm telling
talk
you
real
the
quick.
fact.
Let me
I'm
talk real quick, Mike.
the fact. I buy pussy for $15.
Whoa, Mike. You see this,
Black
Mike?
American
You see,
pussy.
this is what happens when I get my finger off the mic. You start talking about buying put. Get the fuck off my channel, nigga. God damn, nigga. You see this shit? This is what I'm talking about. $15 pussy, bitch. You got AIDS, bitch. Bitch, if you bought pussy for $15, bitch, you got AIDS. What the fuck? Mike, you better go get checked out, Mike. Ain't no way you out here buying pussy for $15, nigga. Go to the doctor, nigga. Take your nigga. Mike, you out there burning right now. That's why you on the mic over here drooling and shit. Out there scratching your nuts, your hyena nuts over there talking to me. You out there burning and shit. God damn it, Mike, out here on live where you need to be making a doctor's appointment right now. Yeah, nigga out here buying pussy for $15. This nigga here, boy, this is why we can't trust these other groups of niggas, boy. It just they're so shameful, bro. These niggas, they're disgusting. These niggas this nigga just talked about he bought some pussy for $15. I'll bet $1,000 this nigga burning right now. He burning right now. Somebody send a prayer for Mike. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, God damn. Yeah, he said not even 40. The nigga said 15. Mike, nigga, that pussy, that's not good. No bueno. No bueno, Mike. That pussy was no bueno. Well, right, that pussy was no bueno. You know what I'm saying? No bueno, no good. Not for 15, Mike. You need to go get checked out. Yeah, that's why I don't like shaking these niggas' hands neither. Yeah, I don't like shaking these other cuckoo bird niggas' hands. You don't know what the fuck they got. They out here buying shit for $15. Nigga just can't be trusted. Out here talking about our culture. And this nigga out there buying pussy for $15. That's not even a part of our culture. That's not even in our culture to buy no pussy for $15. Appreciate that, Marl, boy. We don't even do that over here. with your hyena nut ass. You see, this delineation needs to happen because these niggas out here, they sick. These niggas sick. These niggas sick, dog, and they proud of it too. Y'all heard that sinister laugh after he said what he said? I buy pussy for $15. He in the chat right now laughing. But these niggas evil, dog. Yeah. You know what? You see, we gotta. It's like these Africans have to understand that while they're over here talking bad about our culture is the #1 culture across the world. Every time I go on social media, there's some African niggas in Africa trying to walk and talk like us, acting like us, dressing up in hip hop, walking around like this. Don't nobody want to be anything but Black American, and nobody wants to be African. Yeah, being African isn't cool unless you're attached to being Black American. That's it. Ain't nobody out here walking around with no cheetah leopard coat. Yeah, ain't nobody got a African tribal headband on. Don't nobody wear none of the shit that they wear. Yeah, ain't nobody out here trying to walk around with mixed matching sandals and shit. Name one thing that we get from Africa that we do now. Nothing. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, nothing. We the transcenders talking about your culture, y'all culture. Bitch, you selling your daughters on the black market for $15. Yeah, that's a part of your culture. Your culture is selling people, selling your kids, selling your own. Bitch, you sell about every goddamn thing. You done sold your continent to white folks. Nigga, y'all niggas still out there. Y'all still ain't got toilets and shit. All that selling, and you bitches can't afford a toilet. Africans is the most selling motherfuckers out there, and they can't afford a toilet. I'm not understanding. You done sold a couple Black Americans. You done sold a couple of your daughters, sons. You done sold your own people currently right now, and you still can't afford a toilet. I don't get it. You niggas suck at entrepreneurship. You niggas are the most sorriest entrepreneurs I ever met in my life. Y'all done sold every goddamn thing. Sold your whole family, and you bitches still ain't got running water. God damn. At least if you're gonna do all that selling, have something to show for it. I'm talking about y'all niggas need to be walking around with gold teeth in your mouth, big old diamond chains. You niggas need to have skyscrapers and shit in your neighborhoods. You did all that selling, you niggas still ain't got nothing. Yeah, you niggas so damn po. Dude, can you stop being so divisive? What's good? Do you want to get out of being hateful towards your own? My own? That nigga ain't my own. That nigga bought some pussy for $15. That nigga burning right now. We are not the same. That's why that nigga was drooling on the microphone. His nuts scratching his shit while he talking to me. Yeah, I was over here trying to figure out what the fuck his problem was. Now I know now. He done bought some $15 pussy and he's taking it out on Black Americans. God damn. It's always our fault. Why is it always our fault when they do when they make a horrible decision? No one told his ass to go out there and buy pussy for $15. And now you mad and coming on my panel because you made a bad decision. now you need pills. Now you need pills. Now you taking pills. That's why you drooling on the microphone, nigga. You taking pills with the hyena ass. God damn. Right, yeah. Yeah, they ain't got time to play with these dirty ass Africans, nigga. Yeah, nigga. And we got our Haitian cuckoo bird in the comment section. He said, I be trying to spare the Haitians. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I really feel bad for everybody. I really do. In my heart, I feel bad for everybody. Because they really are poor. And, you know, they really out there eating that shit for real. You know, everything we done said about these other groups of people, it's true. It's true. That's why it hurts so bad. That's why it hurts so bad. It be true. See what I'm saying? There's not one joke I done told that's a lie. Everything I said about these people be the damn truth. Damn. Now I see why Wale out there talking about some everybody African. Because why would Wale want to associate himself with people out here buying pussy for $15? I get it now. I get it now. Yeah, why would he want to associate himself with people who was out there buying pussy for $15? You see what I'm saying? Right. Let me get this bitch off here, bitch. Yeah. Oh no, don't pay them. Don't pay them African or them Haitians no mind. Haiti got an ass whooping coming from me in a little bit. I just ain't get to that yet. It's not Haitian time yet. We'll be getting these Haitians an ass whooping shortly. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because they be thinking it's sweet, but they know they're the most sensitive people. They know they're the most sensitive people. They quit to cry.
You're obsessed with us. Why are you so obsessed with Haitians?
What do you mean obsessed with Haitians? How am I obsessed with Haitians?
You're obsessed. I think last night you said you dated a Haitian, right?
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense.
What makes sense?
Your hatred for us.
You think I hate Haitians?
You do. You're always talking shit about them.
What about the African I just talked about? What about the Jamaicans I was just talking about? Hold on. What about the Jamaicans I was just talking about last week? What about the South Africans I was just cussing out 2 days ago? Yeah, so I'm not understanding why y'all keep making it acting like I don't cuss out everybody.
No, you never talk bad about Jamaicans. You know why? Because you're Jamaican.
Chat. Have I never talked bad about Jamaicans?
It's always Africans and Haitians.
Have I never talked about Jamaicans?
It's always Africans and Haitians.
Come on now. You know what I think it is? I think what it is with the Haitians and Africans, is that you guys have went through the worst oppression and colonization. You guys went through the worst oppression. So everything people say about you guys are hypersensitive. The state, because you got to think about it. Let's dive into it, because I'm trying to understand why y'all so amped up all the time, especially you Haitians. And I get it. The problem is you're on an island that you went through slavery on, colonization, and it has never been cool to be Haitian. And then on top of that, you share the island with a group of oppressors who will whoop your ass up and down Haiti. Like that has to be the most funniest shit. Y'all can't go to certain beaches. You can't do a cartwheel on a certain part of the island.
Okay, so if we're using that logic, we can
hold on. So no, I'm trying to understand why y'all always think everything's about you. See what I'm saying? So, but I get it now. You share your island already small. Haiti ain't nothing about this big. I think Florida could just on top of the whole island. So it ain't nothing about this big. So this itty bitty island, you already got to share half of the shit with another group of people. That got to be the most frustrating shit ever, because your side of the island fucked up, but on the other side of the island, they got tourist attractions, they got food, they not living in poverty like that. Everybody come over there, rappers, because literally our celebrities know what's going on in Haiti and do not go over there. we know other melanated people are on the other side of Haiti, and we refuse to go over there. We just stay in the DR section and we chill out. We have a coconut, a few drinks, and whatnot. That is frustrating. I get it. I understand. It's just being Haitian isn't cool. So whenever you guys hear us talk about you guys, you guys are really shameful about, your culture, your history, your pride. It's just, you guys have been defeated the worst. I don't like Jamaicans neither like that for the most part. And I'm half Jamaican. See what I'm saying? But the Jamaicans, at least on the island of Jamaica, people still want to go out there. Yeah, girls want to go out there to go get their booties rubs and they thighs rubs and have a big old coconut and chill on the beach and whatnot. There's nothing Haiti could do for nobody else right now. You guys are the last group of islanders anybody wants to be like or even visit. So I get it. You guys are ashamed. I get it. I understand. And I'm sorry. You know, I'm gonna say I'm sorry that you went through all that. I'm sorry that you went through all that. I feel sorry about your culture. I feel sorry about the Dominicans whooping y'all ass up and down the island. I hope y'all get better. I hope one day you guys find it in yourself to revolt, to go back home and fight. First, but you got to first whoop the Dominicans' asses first. That's step one. Whoop the Dominican asses first. Don't be mad at me. Whoop their ass first. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Is there anything you want to say to that?
Yo, what up, man?
You're just obsessed with us. You're obsessed, and this is
okay. All right, Jose, what it is, brother?
Yo, I'm just gonna tell you straightforward. I'm Haitian.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that everything you say about Haiti is not true, but you're talking about the island that we separate with the Dominican Republic. They have half of it, but white people got all your island, bro. White people got all your land. What you talking about?
exactly. And then he's here talking about he's here.
All you do is surviving over here, man. Just like everybody.
Okay. All right. So okay. All right. I heard your point. That's a good point. Okay. So your point is white people. Hold on. Your point is white people. It's the same thing over here that's going on. It's the same thing that's going on your island. We don't control nothing. Y'all don't control nothing. Okay. But you know, but here's the only key differences. Bitch, we got toilets. And bitch, we got hot water, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Bitch, we have hot water, toilets. We take 3 showers a day. We ain't washing our ass in the middle of the street. God damn it. And when the storm comes, we got houses to stay under. We ain't worried about no damn hurricane. We ain't worried about no damn earthquake, bitch. And we ain't worried about nobody on the other side of the island.
You are
yeah. And we didn't pay reparations. Hold on. And we didn't pay reparations to the damn French. Bitches. Yeah. So out here talking about you don't control that. Yeah, bitch, we got electricity.
You pay your life. You don't pay reparations.
Yeah. We got electricity, bitch. Every time 8 o'clock hit, my light's still on. They didn't cut my lights off. I'm not out there eating mug cookies. I'm not out there wearing mismatching slides. One pink slipper, the other blue slipper, out there looking rougher than a bitch. Yeah. Don't nobody say that, yeah. Over here we say you dress like a Haitian. That's bad. Hold on. That's bad. To say someone dresses like a Haitian is horrible. Yeah, so you want to say, you want to say we over here. You want to say that we're over here with our oppressors, but at least we came out cool. Yeah, at least we came out cool. We became icons.
Issue. That's the only thing.
Hold on.
Is being cool. You guys.
Hold on, bitch. Beyonce.
That's how they get you. They make you think
Beyonce, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Yeah, hey look, y'all. Whenever these cuckoo birds come on here talking that shit, just say Beyonce and Michael Jackson. Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson. Yeah, bitch.
Beyonce's not even cool.
Yeah, bitches. Yeah. Denzel Washington. Yeah. Will Smith. Yeah. Will Smith. Yeah. Malcolm X. Martin Luther King. Yeah. You can't go name for name with us, bitches, because don't nobody want to be y'all. Muhammad Ali.
We don't know about to be us.
Yeah. What state ass Haitian y'all got? None. Don't nobody want to be you bitches. Yeah, name them. Who else you want to name? Eddie Murphy.
We have White Clef. Yeah. Talk about we got girl. Child, please get off my channel. Talk about so we got Wyclef. I don't even listen to no damn Wyclef. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got one question.
the only nigga y'all got that's popping right now that even made us even look at Haiti for a split second is that nigga Barbecue. And he's not even a serious nigga. Yeah, he out there having a 4th of July party on y'all damn island. Cooking niggas.
I got one question for you, man. Do you
No questions. No questions. No questions.
Stop it. It's not real. It's not cool though. Listen to my question. Do you think without white people you would not be worse than Haiti? Be honest with you.
Without white people, sir. Sir, without white people, sir, we would have been fine. First of all, hold on. Understand majority of the inventions built in America was built by Black Americans, sir, and was stolen by white people and patented. We've been building here, sir. We have inventions, sir. America would not run. The question is, would America run as smoothly without Black Americans? Is the real question. You so stuck on our oppressors, you don't realize that this country don't work without us. Your island would be no different if you bitches was on it or off it. Y'all might as well be off. I said, us, America makes its money based off of Black Americans. It thrives off of us. We are the souls of America. Y'all bitches not.
You're nothing.
Look. You know how I know this? We didn't flee nowhere. Hold on. But you asked me a question. We didn't flee nowhere. Yeah, we didn't flee nowhere. We didn't go to nobody else's country being stank as fuck, dirty as hell, mismatching clothes and shit. We didn't do that. We stayed here in America and we became cool and icons. You bitches couldn't. Y'all can't take 3 showers in a day. Once you funky one time, once your ass is funky one time, your ass is funky for the rest of the night. That's it. Right. So sir, Black Americans,
bro, you don't know what you're talking about.
Black Americans make up America, sir. I'm so sorry.
You only repeat what you heard. That's it. You don't know nothing about Haiti, bro. Sure.
Nigga, you know why I don't know nothing about Haiti? Because nobody gives a fuck about Haiti.
We didn't give a fuck about
it's you. Not cool, nigga. It's not cool to give a fuck about Haiti.
Give a fuck about you either.
You do give a fuck about us. You on my panel.
Give a fuck about you.
Yeah. So hey,
hold on, brother. Give me a second, brother. Yeah, Jose. Yeah, wait, hold on, Jose. Where you at right now?
You ain't gotta know that. Yo, barbecue or something? Some barbecue.
Hey, yeah. So, bitch, you don't give a fuck about Haiti. You're not even in Haiti right now. Why would I give a fuck about a place you don't give a fuck about, Jose?
Nah, if me myself could do something for my country, I would do it, but I can't. That's it.
You know why? Because you've been defeated. You guys are defeated.
All you gotta do is ask yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that cuckoo bird babble shit, nigga. You got your ass whooped off the island. You got your ass whooped off the island. That's what happened. I'm so sorry. You don't pay the French reparations, and then the Dominicans said that y'all can't come over and have a drink. Yeah, the Dominicans told you niggas that y'all couldn't come over and have a drink. And now you taking your frustration out on me because you can't go over there and get Dominican bitches.
I never talk about you. It's just you. You keep coming and talking about us. We never talk about you.
First of all, don't start that shit because y'all came on my panel. I was on here talking about these damn Africans. And then y'all say, oh, you always talking about Haitians. Well, you bitches need to be talking about Haiti. Go do something for Haiti, sir.
Let me tell you something.
It's always let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Before you cut me off, let me tell you. If you start, let me tell you, Haitian never attack nobody. If you talk about them in a bad way, they will definitely fight back. They will tell you something, but they will never attack you. Okay? They will never attack you, man. You gotta know that.
Sir, literally, my job is to come on here and represent Black America, sir.
That's your job. You got a job.
So
I get it.
You guys are here in America.
You do not have a job.
You guys are here in America.
You don't have a job. I get it, bro.
You guys are here in America, and you're trying to undermine us. So I'm gonna talk about you. If you fit that category. Now, if you don't fit that category, sir, then this shouldn't apply to you. So does it apply to you, sir?
Yeah, I get it. But you just talk about Haitian. You generalizing the case.
Sir, no, sir. I do not just talk about Haitians. You guys make yourself a talking point when you come on my panel. You
So
guys
what?
make yourself a
What
talking
happened?
point.
Let you talk shit about us?
Nigga, you not gonna defend the Africans? Was I not just talking shit about the Africans?
I'm not talking about African, bro.
Oh, okay, sir. All right. So you're gonna fight me on TikTok, but you're not gonna fight your oppressors. I'm not the one you paid reparations to.
Do you fight your oppressors?
Sir, your
Do you
people,
fight your
your
oppressors?
people paid reparations to the French. That's not my fault.
You pay your life. You pay your life.
You paid your life. Bitch.
You're talking about reparations.
What does that mean, bitch? That don't make any sense, bitch. If I paid my life, bitch, you wouldn't be here, bitch. We fought for y'all to come over here, bitch.
I fight
So what
for
are you talking about?
you.
What life did I pay for? You gave the French everything in your pocket, nigga. You dropped all your dimes, your quarters, your nickels, and you guys paid them. We don't get down like that, sir. So if you're frustrated and angry, take it up with your people in the French, not me, with your stank ass. Now get off my panel. Anyways, Mr. Duck Yo Taco, what's going on, brother?
No shit, nothing much. Hey, I was just scrolling, right, and I seen your shit. I like what you do because don't know like all the immigrants. They don't even like their own country. Hence the reason they don't go back or build shit up.
Nothing. Exactly.
One thing it is, if y'all so big, bad, and so educated, y'all do so good, why the fuck y'all homeland look shitty? Y'all can't drink y'all water. Y'all can't even eat y'all food. Go to y'all own beaches. Y'all still under the queen rule. So my thing is, black folks ain't never lived in no slums. We ain't never shitted in the streets or none of that. So how y'all come over here when our ancestors are the one who made a way for y'all to come over here in the first goddamn place? During World War I, II, the Vietnam War, all that shit, we the ones who went over there. Even back in when Haitian had their own revolution, we was the one helping y'all.
Right.
Why the fuck y'all gonna come over here and talk shit about us instead of siding with us and trying to fight these YT supremacists? No, I'm gonna tell you what the truth is. They want to be just like them because, like they say, if you can't beat them, join them. But that's all I wanted to say, brother. I appreciate what you do. Salute to you.
Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's all it is. It's a shame and tactic that these Haitians got going on. What I noticed with different groups of people is the worse that they got colonization, the worse that they got their ass whooped is the worse how they act when they come to America. So if you're a group of people who really got their ass whooped during slavery, during colonization, and your country or your island is poor as fuck, y'all come over here with the most shittiest attitudes ever. And it's all insecurity because if you really was angry, and your island was so great, you will go back and fix it right now. But you don't want to. The easiest thing to do is tell everybody, don't say nothing about us. Don't say nothing about us. Nigga, that's the least of your problems right now, nigga. But anyways, let's let Hood have no tether talking. What it is, brother?
Yo, what's up? Back again, man. Tapping in, man. Why the Haitians always gotta make it about them, bro? You was talking about the Africans, bro.
That's what I was saying. Thank you, bro. Thank you, fam.
These niggas tripping, man.
Because they're self-centered. They're egocentric, and they think the world revolves around them because the world whooped their ass. So now everything is attacked. Oh, you talking about Haitians? Ain't nobody talking about y'all are not that important. The minute you hear Haitian, oh, he says something about Haitian. I done talked about 5 other million groups of people. Y'all ain't say shit. Well, go ahead, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, nigga got bushmeat stuck in his ears, man. He can't even hear you right, bro. Like, you know, and on these Africans, man, they steady trying to make us them, bro. Like, nigga, we don't drink gorilla milk, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? We on our own thing, man. And then the indigenous piece, I noticed that a lot of them really, really hate that when we talk that indigenous stuff. Yeah, when we talk that type of stuff, man, they really, really don't like that. And it's very telling. So then them Haitians, we need to cook these niggas. But how about y'all take your barbecue, charcoal, buttermilk feet and walk across the water like Jesus, nigga, Jesus, and go over there back to your country, my nigga. Because we over here chilling.
Kitchen, because I know that floor look crazy.
Hold on, bro.
Oh, we got a Haitian hater.
Hold on. We got an order here. Zoel, talk to me, brother. Zoel. Your mic, brother. Unmute your mic, Zoel. Damn, nigga, you called me from Haiti, nigga. God damn.
Hey, fam, you can hear me?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, what it is, brother? What's
Hey,
good?
hey, my bad, bro. I jumped on here, and you was going off by Zoes and Haitian and all that, but I jumped on here with the wrong attitude, bro. You feel me? Cause I was disrespecting you on your shit. You heard me?
I heard you.
But what I don't understand is why did we like? I get what you're doing because somebody spoke on it. You feel me? But like, why black people do that? Like, go against each other like that? Either at the end of the day, bro, Haitians are black. Black Americans are black.
Nah.
Okay. Hold on,
brother. No. I'll say this. No, to the point where we're not all black. Black applies to Black Americans because we're the ones who made that name more global than everybody else. Everybody else was calling themselves Haitians. Everybody else was calling themselves Jamaicans, Africans. Nobody was really pumping that whole blackness like that. We have a whole group called the Black Panther organization. We're the ones who made the terminology black what it is in America. So that term black applies to us. Now, everybody else, y'all walk around with flags. You know what I'm saying? Y'all walk around with your culture.
You don't find that to be a problem in itself?
Hold on, brother. Give me a second. Y'all walk around showing us that you're not the same as us. Y'all got 1804 everywhere. Y'all names be Zoes. Y'all name. So you're showing me that, hey, yeah, we looking like nigga, but this is my culture. But when we start doing it, now it's like, oh no, you tripping. We all black. Goddamn, nigga, pick a side. Which one was it? It's either you repping this or you this. So it's almost like you guys want to be black when it's convenient for you, for all of us to be black. But when it's time to separate yourself, you easily separate yourself when it's time. So what we're doing as Black Americans, we're taking that black card back and we're saying, nah, black is only for Black Americans. You guys came over here as Haitians. You rep being Haitian. You rep 1804. You rep being a Zoe. So stay that. See what I'm saying? We can't rep being no Zoe. We can't rep no 1804. We can't rep flag. I can't rep African country. So I'm a rep being Black American. The same way y'all rep where y'all from. So I really don't know what the problem is. I'm trying to figure out what the issue is too.
And no one is saying
Wait, I'm talking to Zoel. Go ahead, brother. Zoel, go ahead, brother. Your mic's still muted. Oh, this nigga in Haiti. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta keep reminding these people that they were the first ones to come over here and started separating from us, delineating. And that's fine. There's no problem with that. You can rep where the fuck you from. But the problem is now in politics, we understand that these other groups of people are getting in position and they're undermining us, being 1804, being Ja, being African, being whatever the fuck Kamala Harris was. Now that's the issue because now you're trying to say we all are black when technically you're not black. You have not lived the Black American experience. So you can't speak for us. See what I'm saying? The same way I can't go to Jamaica, I can't go to Haiti and speak on their issues because I'm not from there. Even if I were to move there tomorrow, I don't have no family there, no lineage there. I have nothing there to speak on their behalf, and I wouldn't be considered Haitian. Yeah, so Zoel, you went out, brother. You unmuted your mic? Zoel, you got to hit the mic button, bro. All right, so we go and Chicago was discovered. Go ahead. You said Chicago was discovered by Haitian. Man, Chicago was already being occupied by Black indigenous already in that area. That man you talking about was a mulatto man before the island was called Haiti. It was called Saint Domingue, or whatever you want to call it. And his father was French and his mother was from Saint Domingue. And he didn't do nothing for Haiti. He didn't rep being Haitian. He didn't go back to Haiti. He just stayed here, married a Black indigenous American from that area. And that's
we all just get along, man.
Can I say something real quick?
Hold on. No, it's not your time, brother. Give me a second. Yeah, we can get along, but y'all got to go back and go fight for your island. Stop trying to be over here with us.
This the land of the free, brother.
That's the issue. You just don't want us here. That's the
this the land of the free, brother.
I'm saying this. I'm
He's
saying,
doing immigrants here.
wait. I'm saying this. If
Fucking
I don't see,
dirty ass.
if you gonna come over here and bang your country, your island so hard, you might as well go back and bang it for real. You fake banging. You not like that for real. You come over here where it's comfortable at. Throwing your flag while your people back at home really starving.
We're not the only.
Those kids really don't have nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying?
It's a melting pot.
You gotta go. Them kids really ain't got nothing to eat. People are really getting unalived every day out there. While you out here repping a year, 1 year. I just think that's bitch ass. So if you telling me you care so much about your island, you're willing to come on TikTok anytime anybody say something, but you won't do something when something's actually going on, I'm gonna look at your ass crazy. So it's not me, it's you who don't care. Your own people, bro. If I could get a Haitian from Haiti on right now, they'll be looking at the rest of you Haitians right now like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, what y'all gonna say? Shit, we over here throwing flags up in the Black American faces, showing them that we different. Okay. I guess what, and where has that got you? Well, shit, I guess we kind of cool now over here. Oh, that's all you want to do is come over here and be cool?
Just sit here and listen to you talk.
Hold on. You try to come up first, you came over here to copy Black Americans. So you copied somebody else's culture. And then that's all y'all wanted. That's all y'all. You niggas wanted some hoes. That's it. That's all it comes down to. Y'all wanted girls. That's it. It wasn't cool to be Haitian. It was never cool. So you guys wanted to be cool so you could get. Do y'all have enough girls now? Are y'all ready to go back home now? Cause that's what it comes down to. Y'all don't want to fight for shit.
Yo, I get you Nigerian pussy. I got you, bro. I got you. I'm Nigerian. I get you some pussy. I get you Nigerian pussy.
No. Keep that HIV, STD shit away from me, nigga. We just had an infected African on here talking about he bought pussy for $15. Y'all niggas need to take y'all ass to the doctor right now. On my panel, itching y'all nuts and shit out here buying pussy for $15. Man, you African niggas, boy. Anyways, Summer on Link, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, man? So yeah, I'm Samora. I'm from Kenya. And I'm just curious, like, what's really the beef with Africans? I get it, like delineating. I agree with you that you guys have a right to protect your culture as a different people, because when you came to America, you built a different culture. Yes, that one is 100% right. But I don't understand this delineating and then hate that comes with it and the xenophobia and whatnot.
Okay, Haitians. Haitians, every Haitian who's on here. Well, I hope y'all see we have somebody else who just said, what is your hate against Africans? So for all you Haitians who say I only attack you, that was a lie. y'all just get y'all feelings hurt the most. Anyways, brother. I mean, yes. What was the question again? Why do you guys think?
I'm saying that I understand. I understand delineating. That's important, and that one actually supports you guys protecting the culture that you've built in the United States as your own. But why does that have to come with all the hate and xenophobia against Africans and whatnot?
What hate?
Well, look at all the crazy narratives you guys are coming with about African stuff, talking about how
we. What you mean? A nigga did come on my live talking about he bought pussy for $15 from Africa, trying to diss Black Americans. He tried to say, you have no culture, you have no thing. I bought pussy for $15. And I gave the nigga some reasonable advice. I told the nigga he should go get checked after he bought pussy for $15. If anything, I'm being caring and loving. That was good advice. I mean, I would never buy anything for $15, especially, you know what I'm saying, off of a person. So I'm not understanding where the hate is at. That was real professional. I'm concerned for you guys. This is not hate. This is me being concerned.
Well, you know what? Get your
when you buy pussy for $15, that's no bueno nowhere. That's no good nowhere. You can't do that nowhere. So I wanted the brother to go out and go get checked. Is that hate, Sam? You call that hate?
No, that's not hate, because I wouldn't buy pussy for any price anyway. You see what I'm saying? Go talk to the girl. You see what I'm saying? Use your game, not your wallet. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes the wallet comes later, but that's after you appreciate.
Hold on, nigga. Hey, don't be mad at the tricks. Nigga, if you got it, ain't tricking. Nigga, don't be no. That's y'all problem. Y'all some player hating ass niggas. Like, oh, I would have. Nigga, if you ain't gonna pay for it, that's you, nigga. I'm just saying I would have paid $15 for it.
All right, I mean, do what you do, man. But what I'm saying is this: there's been a lot of false narratives that we're all saying about each other. You see what I'm saying? There, Black Americans are going at each other with Africans, and Africans are going at each other about Black Americans. And I don't think that this is productive in any way, shape, or form moving forward. That is.
No, it needs to happen. It needs to happen, sir. Matter of fact, that goes into my next talking point. So you can stay on. That goes into my next talking point before the Haitians came on here and trying to make shit about them, what they conceded as. That's why I be humbling you Haitians, because you think everything about your ass and it's not. So, sir, we have Brian Donalds. We have Barack Obama. We have Kamala Harris. We have Wes Moore. You know who all these people are, sir? All these people are people of immigrant backgrounds who got into political offices and talked against Black Americans' agenda. We had Barack Obama, who rode the coat of being Black when he's really not Black. He's African and something else. And he didn't do anything specifically for Black Americans. The first supposedly Black president did nothing but push being a transgender and getting pecked in the ass by getting pecked in the ass by his wife, Michelle Obama. Yeah. And then we got Kamala Harris, who also rode the coat of being Black when she's Caribbean and Indian. And when she was asked, what are you going to do specifically for Black Americans? She said, not a goddamn thing. And then we have Wes Moore, a Jamaican out in Maryland, the governor out in Maryland, who told Black Americans they shouldn't worry about reparations. And then we got Brian Donalds, a political conservative who came on the Breakfast Club of last year and also trending now, who's saying that we shouldn't get reparations because other groups of melanated people don't get reparations. So if you really ask me, sir, y'all really deserve an ass whooping. That's what it really should be. But we're going to handle things civilly. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate from y'all because you guys don't have our best interest in mind when you come here. You come here, you go against, you come here and you go against our agenda. You get in political offices in power and you tell us we don't deserve certain things because it doesn't apply to you while you benefited off of us. You're only here because of Black Americans. They weren't letting y'all ass in here. So because of us, you're here. And just for you to get here and have these people get into office and say these things and go against our agenda while y'all on a lower level practice culture warfare with your flags against us. Now we're saying, you know what? I think it's time for us to go ahead and, delineate, sir. So you're the first ones who brought this on yourself. So I'm not understanding why you acting like it's us. Y'all been doing this. You've been coming here calling us, You've been coming here calling us Akadas, Yayas, saying we don't know where we're from. Well, majority of us are from America. We're not even African for the most part. Right. So I'm not understanding why you acted all lost and shook when we out here just giving you what you've been giving us. Go ahead.
Okay, so what you said there was very valid. Yes, there are these immigrants that would come to your country and they'll run for office, of which running for office, if your system allows that for them to do that, it is what it is. But if they run for office and start undermining you guys' struggle, that's a problem. That I agree with you. But here's the thing. That is something that they're doing on both sides, okay? They're sending Black Americans to Africa too. The most famous one recently was Michael Langley or whatever his Langley name. They're sending ambassadors and Black American ambassadors because they know that because you're Black, we're going to resonate more with them to undermine our issues in Africa, okay? There was a Black American State Department ambassador that they sent.
Bitch, y'all are the majority on your continent. It's majority Black. Can't nobody undermine you but you, nigga. That's the problem. Can't nobody hide with being Black. There is no voting for somebody who's Black. Bitch, you can only vote Black.
My point is this.
y'all niggas the blackest goddamn continent in the whole goddamn world. Can't nobody undermine you. You undermine you, nigga. White people are bringing you here purposely on the behalf of being Black so you could blend in politics with us and speak for us. That's different over there. You are the majority on your land, sir. Nobody can undermine you but you. But go ahead.
what I was going to say is that there's many ways to undermine people. It's not just through election or political.
Okay, so
You see what I'm saying?
black Americans are your problem over there. Black Americans
No,
are your
they're not
problem.
our problem, but they're using them. You see what I'm saying? There's Michelangelo out there. When Traore was trying to fight for his resources and his country, who did the Americans send? They sent a black American out there to come and convince them that Traore is a problem there. We need to get rid of him. Okay, so this is white T people doing this shit. And two, those that run for office in America,
Okay,
they're not a majority of the
hold
Africans.
on, Sam. Name somebody
Yes,
else. Name somebody else.
Say what?
Name somebody else. Name another black American. I didn't do my research on Michelangelo yet. Don't let me do my research. But name
Go do
another.
your research. We had to kick him out of Africa, bro. He was out there.
Name somebody. Name somebody else. Who else?
There's the ambassador to Kenya, the United States ambassador to Kenya, that was caught undermining the Kenyan election because one of the candidates was trying to kick the American bases out of Kenya because we were like, dude, we're a sovereign country. We don't want your bases here. They used him to go out there and undermine the elections. They even threatened to recall him back to America for getting involved in Kenyan elections. You're an ambassador here. What are you doing? So there's all the
okay, so let me ask you something. Sir, how many Africans are in Africa? How many Africans are in Africa?
About 1.4 billion.
So you tell them you got 1.4 billion niggas on a continent, and you're letting 1%?
We didn't let them undermine us. They tried, but we didn't let them. So it's the same here. How many immigrants come to America? About 2 million. How many of those immigrants?
No, sir. You're not trying to undermine us. You are undermining us. That's my point. You're trying to compare, we're both doing. Nigga, we're not doing on the same level as you. You named Michelangelo and nobody heard it. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I think you're lying, sir, but you're coming over here and you're getting to offices and you're undermining us and running for president. That's crazy.
You can't say you because
you cannot compare what you're doing here to America to Africa. You guys are coming over here by the loads. We're not going over there by the loads, sir. We got white and black people here. You got 1.5 billion Hyena Nut chasing niggas over there. Figure it out. You're missing
my whole point completely, but it's okay. Keep going.
Yeah, nigga. Matter of fact, you bitches ain't got no excuse of why y'all ass still poor. It's majority of you. You have a whole continent. You can't vote somebody in who's gonna do something right by y'all. Why the fuck is y'all 500 years behind, nigga? The reason why y'all are in the position you're in is because of you, sir. You guys are lazy and you're treacherous and treason, sir. And your own people try you. And you come over here with the same kind of energy. And that's why we delineated with your Hyena Nut chasing that.
Bro, you be lying with your big forehead ass.
Hold on. Anyways, let's get Zion B King going. Go ahead, brother.
Is you gonna have a conversation with me, or you just gonna babble? And when I started speaking, you cut me off.
Shit,
let me know right now, so you can just be open done.
Is he gonna be a man? You gonna let that pussy talk? Which one? That's on you.
I could be a man because you embarrassing as a black man.
All right, then
you sound very stupid and uneducated. So would you want to go? You want to have an educated conversation, or you want to speak?
Be a man, you want to let that? I think you're gonna be a man. You let that pussy sound like it's talking right now. So go ahead, brother. What you want?
What is your level of education? Because you sound very dumb and uneducated. Because you say very stupid stuff, right? Like you sit here. You gonna let me talk, or you gonna run your mouth? But that's all you've been doing, running your mouth. Okay, you sit here.
Damn, nigga, your Wi-Fi cut out, nigga.
You're running. I got a phone call, none of Wi-Fi. Friggin' big forehead ass dumb nigga. But anyway, like I was saying, you sit here and you complain about immigrants coming and running politics in the white man's country. So why you don't sit here and complain why you been here and your people's not running the politics in your country? It's asinine that you complain about people doing something in your country. Why you been here and you not doing it? You complain.
Where are you from?
You realize y'all use as a buffer against us, right?
Hold on.
See, that's
hold on. Let's cook. Hey,
let me speak. Don't cut me off.
Hold on. Let's cook them slowly, family. Zion, where are you from, Zion? Zion, where you from?
I'm from Trinidad.
You're lying. You're not.
What am I lying about? Where am I from? Since you telling me where am I from, where am I from, black man?
I think you're Haitian. Can somebody go check this nigga's platform, please? If it's not a burner account, but okay, fine. Let's say you from Trinidad. Zion, are you in America right now?
Yes, I am.
Why did you come here, Zion?
I was brought here when I was a child. So I have control over that.
Why did your parents come over to America?
My parents came here because we were selling passports in Trinidad, and she need to come to America. We are selling visas in Trinidad. And let me tell you, we are selling visas from the white man. Because you black men don't control the visas. So that's why we was here.
So
we were
y'all was
selling
doing
visas.
so your parents was doing a visa scam. That's what it sounded like.
No, it was not a scam. It was not a scam. Because see,
exactly
if you see that because listen, right? Your level of education is at the streets. Okay? So y'all don't know how the world runs, how everything in the world runs.
So hold on. Okay? You got your bitch ass kicked out of Trinidad? Is that what you're telling me right now?
No, I was a child, so I could never get kicked out of Trinidad.
Oh,
so
yeah. You got kicked out because they were doing scams. Okay, so your parents came over here as economic refugees and they got kicked out of Trinidad because of they scamming ass. So you had to come over here to America. Okay, what allegiance do I owe you? Now that you're a scamming Trinidadian, what allegiance do black Americans owe you?
Point. Let's go with that narrative. What's your point? How is that going to help your level of education? Because you dumb. That has none for your level of education.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Anyways, sir, Trinidad needs your help right now. Go over there. There's no point even talking to you. Next, Poppy 101. Talk to me, brother. What's going on? Brother, unmute your mic, brother. There you go.
I don't really have a lot to talk about, but I just want you to do your thing. I'm African. I'm Nigerian. I don't know what to tell you, but you need to travel more. You need to go out of the country. You can get your passport. You know,
travel for what?
You gotta learn other people's culture. You can't be out here just talking derogatory.
What the fuck do I need to learn other people's culture for when my problems are in America? See, that's y'all problem. Y'all got this runaway mentality. We don't have that over here. We don't have that runaway travel, immigrate other places. The fuck I need to go? If y'all not eating hyena nuts over there where you at, okay, fine. That don't solve nothing over here. We fix our problems here. You're so worried about getting talked about. That's why I'll be talking about y'all funky asses. Because that's all y'all care about. And we finna talk about y'all till y'all start smelling better and leave them damn monkeys alone. Let me ask you a question, Poppy. I asked another Nigerian a question. Let me ask you a question, bro. If I were to bring you two burgers, if I were to bring you a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and if I were to bring you a bushmeat burger, and if I were to turn around, which burger would be gone first?
Nah, but do your thing.
Answer my question. Which burger would be gone first? The Chick-fil-A sandwich or the bushmeat burger, sir?
Nope.
Hold on. Go ahead, Poppy.
I don't know, man.
Nigga, you know that bushmeat burger be gone, nigga. You out there drooling right now. Think about that damn bushmeat burger. Get the fuck off my panel. Yeah, you niggas pissing me off today. Lying about some bushmeat burger. No, damn well you would look. There's a bushmeat eater right now trying to talk about Chick-fil-A is chemicals. Oh, and bushmeat, not just some hyena ass. Hyena ass is better than some chemicals. Whatever. That's why we delineating. Y'all breath be funky and hot, and y'all out here eating the animals. Let's get Mr. Duck Your Taco. Talk to me, brother. What's good?
All right. So how you just said about them loving bushmeat, you remember how they just had a big scandal about these motherfuckers still bringing bushmeat over here illegally?
Yup.
Man, that shit funny because y'all always talk so much shit about us, but the simple fact, y'all pay more attention to us than y'all do y'all own fucking homeland. I don't get that shit. Because y'all always talk about we xenophobic and all this shit, but y'all only say that shit when we want to stand up for our goddamn self. Instead of letting y'all talk shit about us. Cause for real, the Haitians have been popping since goddamn John Dessalines. If you want to be honest, y'all ain't did shit. And then, like, how with the Jamaicans the other day when they were talking about Black Americans entitled and shit, y'all only say that shit when we come for what's ours. But they don't show how all of us was just the main ones down there helping y'all after this fucking hurricane. Then the Haitians, y'all come over here and do some of the most egregious goddamn crimes. Most of the goddamn crimes over here that happen with folks getting their heads cut off, arms cut off, down there in Miami, especially back in the cowboy days. That y'all must forgot about the fucking Shaw Posse and the Zopound motherfuckers.
Exactly.
They don't really think that shit through. And then another thing I want to say before I get off here, bro. Don't let these motherfuckers tell us get under your skin, because we all know they ain't nothing but a buffer for the white folk to try to control it. But even that shit down now, because I forgot what the dude was, but it's one of the white supremacists said, we don't even need y'all no more. We'd rather be open about it, because if we can't be open, we got to pay y'all to do it. What the fuck is the supremacy part come in at? They don't even get that shit. I don't understand.
Bro, you gotta understand something. You know, I could never be mad at these other cuckoo birds can't get under my skin. This shit fun to me. I could do this shit all day, because at the end of the day, what it comes down to is you niggas have been defeated, and we are your daddies now, because you got no home to go to. You niggas are homeless. You can't go back to Ghana. You can't go back to Nigeria. You don't want to go back to Haiti. You're homeless. So you got to come over here and close up next to me, but I don't want you around me neither. You see what I'm saying? I don't want your dusty, smelly ass around me neither. You didn't take 2 showers. You're not doing it, sir. And please don't take a shower in the riverbank over here. We don't allow that here. Right, so y'all can't get under my skin. I know what it is. Y'all got y'all ass whooped already. And y'all mad at us because we have not submitted or conformed. We're still in the fight. Y'all are not. Damn cuckoo birds. Go ahead, brother.
It's funny because, like you just said, we still in the fight. We the only ones on the planet who have full systematic oppression, tooth and nail. We ain't made no deals, no treaties, none of that shit.
None of that.
It's just funny to me because y'all got so much hate and contempt for us, and I like they say, self-hate. Y'all the ones who really self-hate the motherfucking most. Because if you didn't, you'll come over here and try to side with us to even get shit popping. Why don't they take a page out of our fucking book and go to the British Crown for they got their reparation? Because instead of signing a fucking deal, that's what I don't understand. Y'all come over here and do all this bullshit, try to undermine us, and then when we get on y'all ass, y'all want to cry foul. No, that ain't how that shit work over here. Over here, you get your ass beat, and we stand on big business.
We stand on business. Exactly. There it is.
I don't understand that, because I live in Omaha right now, right? Like, these motherfuckers up here is so motherfucking disrespectful. I almost had to pop a dude just for calling my girl out of name just because she didn't want to fuck with him. I'm like, and what make it so crazy, because I'm from down south, bro. You know, down south, we don't play that bullshit. You get shot first. My thing is, when dude see me, he got real stuttery. Then want to holler, we are African. Bro, look, ain't shit about me African. I could trace my ancestry back into this country to the 1600 home. Prove it. But guess what, though? These motherfuckers ain't got no birth certificate. Y'all got the highest paternity fraud over there in Nigeria and most of the fucking country over there in Africa. You get what I'm saying? And then another thing is, they don't even know their real birthday. Y'all motherfucker be claiming y'all 16, 19, but be looking 45.
I just want to say something about that I live in Maryland.
Wait, hold on, man. You gonna talk, but let me get other people going. Appreciate that, Mr. Duck your tacos, bro. Sustain, brother. Go ahead, talk to me. What's going on, brother?
Yo. Brother, man, I'm gonna be honest, and I need all the tethers to the front on this one.
They here.
Okay. You know what my issue is, and I'm really I need to be more specific with the men. I need the men up front. Why is it that y'all have let y'all's women cosplay as my women, and then in the same breath, your women is calling my men bullet bags? Make that make sense. Please make it make sense. I don't get it. See, that's why we are wanting to delineate from y'all, because y'all have the same exact talking points as these YT supremacists, but then y'all want to act dumb, act like y'all don't know what we talking about. Okay, so here's my problem, and I want anybody in the chat on the panel to answer this who aren't Black American. Why is it that, and for the men, why is it that when y'all women come over here, they immediately run to a YT man?
Y'all do date white people the most. Anyways, y'all answer that in the chat. I appreciate that, Sustain. That's a great question. Go ahead, brother. You up next.
Hello.
What's going on? What's your name? Where you from, brother?
I'm from West Africa, bro.
All right, brother.
Excuse me for my accent, because my French is my first language. So I do ask my question like anytime. What do you gain from this? Like, what do you gain by doing this? Can you tell?
What I gained? This is a political move to get groups of people out of our politics who have a history of undermining us. I think I just explained all the politicians who rode the coat of being black, but didn't do anything for Black Americans and went against our agenda. So what we're doing is we're letting everybody know these other groups of people are not black. Even if they look like me, act like me, talk like me, they don't have the lineage, because we're tired of being undermined. That's the goal, sir.
All right, that's the goal. So you don't see that we are the most like a stupid race on earth, when you can see a man. Wait and hear me, okay? There is
Hold on. Wait. Nigga, you said you ain't speak English. I heard what the fuck you just said clearly, nigga. Talking about you don't speak good English. Nigga, you spoke good enough, nigga. Talking about the most stupid race. Bitch, please. First of all, me and you are not the same race, nigga. So if you're talking about Africa, yes, I agree. Y'all niggas is kind of slow. Y'all out there selling hyena ass and nuts and spreading cow manure shit in your house to cool the ventilation and shit. Yeah, y'all niggas still out there shooting bows and arrows. Y'all is slow as fuck. You're right. But nigga, don't put me in that cat. I'm not with you niggas. I don't do that over here. We don't sell our daughters over here for about 2 cents. And I definitely don't buy a pussy for $15, nigga.
You motherfucker they wash their hair with cow piss.
Right. Yeah. So when you say we had the most stupidest race, I hope you talking about yourself, because me and you are not the same.
All right. Okay. So this is the race. You're gonna see like a women against men. Okay, black men is bad. Okay, and you're gonna hear men. Oh, black women are bad. Okay, and even you are saying that you are from America, like you saying. You don't even look like a black American. Let me tell you. Okay.
Bitch, the fuck is that supposed to mean? the fuck?
Can I talk?
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this, brother. Okay, fine. Hold on. If I don't look like a black American, turn on your camera and let's see what you look like right now. Let's see if me and you look the same.
I don't care. You can go online and see. You don't even look like a black American.
Yeah, no, sir. You said you from Africa, so that means I must look like you somehow. That means I look like you somehow. Can you please turn on your camera?
He's Jamaican.
So can you please turn on your camera so I can see the resemblance between me and you? I want to see it. We might be cousins. Turn on your camera real quick.
I don't say that. You don't say that you look like me. I didn't say that you look like me.
So do you not look African?
No, let me tell you. Wait right here. So
no. Do you not look African, sir?
You know how to.
Sir, do you look African?
Go ahead and talk first. Okay, I'm gonna let you.
Do you look African, sir?
I will let you talk first. Do
you look African, nigga?
Yeah. I'm black, and I look like you exactly.
Okay. Can you turn on the camera, please?
No. I don't want to turn on my camera.
Sir, I can't let you speak if you don't turn on the camera.
Okay. So if you don't, I just want to tell you that we know how to talk.
Get your bitch ass off my goddamn head. Yeah, y'all, listen. They so ashamed of themselves. Like, nigga, like, you over here, you don't show yourself. You don't want to turn on your camera. You want other people to be African. Like, why are Africans so ashamed of being who they are? They're always trying to get somebody else to be them. Like, they're always trying to say, oh, you look like me. Bitch, I will never tell nobody they look like me. I will never, not now one of you niggas, I will ever tell not now one of you niggas, you look like me. Why would I ever give you niggas a compliment like that? But the problem is, you niggas, you Africans think y'all ugly. So that's why you keep telling everybody they look like you. With y'all ugly asses. Yeah, y'all grew up ugly ducklings, and you went, oh, you look African.
Bro,
Who says that?
on
You
your
think
job
y'all think I go
application,
around telling
it
other
shows African
people?
American.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, give me a second. Y'all think I go around telling other people they look Black American? Whoever says that? Who says you look Black American? Because that's a compliment. Bro, y'all gotta have some confidence, man. Y'all niggas, we can't be the same. Anyways, Rufus, talk to me, sis or brother.
Hey, I'm a female.
Go ahead, sis. Talk to me. My bad.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I just want to say I live in Maryland. My family is from Mississippi and my father's from Alabama, right? And I always get these people up in Maryland. There's a lot of Africans and other races in here, right? And they'd be like, "Are you African?" I'm like, "No, I'm FBA." "No, you are African. You look like me." I'm like, "What?
You always want
What are you
somebody to look
talking
like them.
about?" You know what I'm saying? And they always try to be like Africanize me and Africanize FBA. And when you
Man, we
tell me
all
FBA,
African, baby.
you be like, "Well, what is this? A cult?" I'm like, "No, it's a lineage." And they get confused.
They can't. They don't have a lineage. They can't trace their lineage back. They sold their lineage.
Jesus, we were African.
They sold
The
they sold their daughters and mamas. They can't ask nobody where somebody came from.
They did.
They
Here's
sold
the
them.
problem. We do have an ethnogenesis, and I said, 400 years, we do have lineage with them, but being in America, since y'all sold us, we have been mixed around and stuff with different people. So you can't say that we're just generic Africans, because we're not.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you a question, y'all?
You're African. You're African.
A
Stop it.
perfect, a
Hold
perfect
on, y'all. Hold
example.
on. Hey, T, bro. Man, you gotta mute these bitches up when they get the cuckoo bird in, bro. Appreciate that, Rufus. And we'll get into that African conversation. Let's get everybody going. Anthony, brother, talk to me. Arthur, talk to me, brother. What's going on? Unmute your mic, brother.
Yeah,
There you go.
I got you, man. I just came up to say that just before I came in this live, I was in a South African live, and the South African brother was going in. They're not playing around like us, joking about it. They are very upset with Nigerians. He was just like, go home, y'all terrible people, y'all just the worst. And it was they mirroring everything we just said. And so I've never met a South African. I've met Nigerians and Ethiopians. I never met a South African. And for them to say the exact same thing that we are saying here, that's science. That means you've taken a control group, studied with another, and came up with the same conclusion. So to me, from my conclusion, looks like West Africans and Caribbeans, not Angolans, not South Africans. It seemed to be West Africans and Caribbeans. They kindred of some sort, from my diagnosis. So all the FBA brothers anytime they try to make us feel guilty, because they kept calling the South Africans xenophobic. And he said, no, y'all lying, y'all do dirt, you cover it up. And he just kept calling them delusional. So it just lets me know that they're just basically narcissists. And you're not going to talk to them and get anything through, because they was calling the South Africans names, saying they was uneducated. They was calling them the same names they calling us. They was calling them in South Africa.
God damn.
That's all I got to say.
Yeah, brother. We all know that they're doing the same thing that we're doing over there to the own people, but they're doing worse. I feel like we friendly as hell. We nice as fuck. All we doing is we calling y'all names and shit. You got people over there whooping y'all ass, burning y'all houses down, holding y'all by the neck, choking y'all out, stealing y'all kids. About that delineation in South Africa and Nigeria. We didn't get that hostile with y'all yet. we have not got that hostile with y'all. We letting you bitches know you better separate because we're serious about this shit. Y'all been undermining us for too long. And we letting you bitches know. We not finna play with y'all ass about this shit. We serious about this shit. Y'all time running out. That's when ICE come rolling around, I'm pointing out everybody else. That African stay over there. That nigga stay down the street. I don't think he got no paperwork. I'm telling. Get what the phone number at right now? What the speed dial number for ICE? Matter of fact, they just came out with a report and said 20,000 people just signed up for to become a part of ICE. Bitch, I might go get me some money and go join. And I'm gonna keep a list of you niggas that's on the panel right now and come knocking at your door. Yeah, bitch. It's time for your ass to go home, bitch. Yeah, all that talking crazy. Now your ass got to get deported. Now look at you. Yeah, you see, this is what happens when you guys go against Black Americans.
Can I talk?
Hold on, brother. You guys don't have a history of winning shit. You don't win nothing. You haven't won anything. You niggas got y'all ass beat, spanked for hundreds of years, and you left. We got history of putting shit to sleep. BTAs, nigga. Straight like that. Y'all don't got it like that. So I suggest y'all to be a little bit more humble. Cause boy, we gonna work for ICE. Boy, ICE cutting that check. Anyways, T, brother, talk to me, fam. What it is, brother?
What's up, man?
Chilling, dog.
Chilling, man. No, I came up here earlier. I heard that Trinidadian up here talking crazy, and I just wanted to drop a couple of random facts and also reply to what the brother was saying about being African. First of all, the reason remember that video I just posted on my page about Wale? Wale knows for a fact that he's a Nigerian, right?
All right.
This is a part of the destiny swap. When you make yourself blend in with the people around you, right? They come moving to our neighborhood. They're not moving around white tea people. They don't got no paper like that. You know what I'm saying? So they come move around us. They marry. That's why I be trying to tell people stop dating just any and everybody, bro. These people not dating you because they actually care about love. They trying to solidify their position, right? They're trying to ensure that they can, tether some people here. They can anchor some people here.
Right.
So that dude Wale knew exactly that nigga name was Aluba Wale. I ain't never met a nigga named that was Aluba Wale ever in my life. You hear me? So they do this they do this to blend in perfect in plain sight. And that Trinidadian nigga up here talking about Trinidad and all this shit. Listen, Trinidad is one of the most violent places in the world. Look it up on Google. They always on the global crime index. They always top 10. They always top 10. They got 183 gangs on one side of Trinidad.
God damn. God, you see, T, bro, you be knowing all the little skeptical details shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You should have came on early. Now I didn't even know
These
that
niggas
about
be
you.
lying. Yeah, these niggas be lying. That's why I make it my business to know these details, because these niggas be lying. It's 183 gangs on one side of Trinidad. Them niggas get it cracking so much, And listen, when they like to talk about the Bloods and the Crips and the GDs and the Black Disciples, we got like let's say maybe 20 gangs, right? Every different Latino group, every different Caribbean group that comes here comes with at least one gang. Some got 3. The Mexicans got the Sinaloa cartel, the cartel. They got the Norteños, the East Siders. These niggas got like 5 gangs, just the Mexicans.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, yeah, man, you already know.
Yeah, y'all. We all know these niggas be lying, bro. They be trying so hard to act like they telling the truth. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, let's get Morpheus going. Morpheus, brother, what's going on? Talk to me.
What's going on, man? You know how to come on here.
Hey, you see they all here today.
And I sent you some videos. I forgot to send you this video. So they love to lie and say, oh, we don't care about come over here. Now check this out. I want everybody that's FBA go look these videos up on TikTok, because TikTok they be telling themselves on TikTok. Check this video out. There are videos from Nigerians and Jamaicans, all of the diaspora, right? When they're American-born children, this is like a trend. They like have the Seraphia song from that movie Seraphia. I don't know if you remember. She's like, she's like they're mouthing the words. They're like, thank you, mother, for sending them to America and not Britain or Canada, because there's nothing popping over there. They don't have a black group in Britain. That's why you see all the British black people come over here. They trying to be a wannabes. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a black group here. We basically paved the way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You'll even hear some of them admit that America is the safest place for black people if you're immigrating. You'll hear Africans say that. You'll hear Caribbeans say that. But then they try to switch it and make it seem like it's thanks to white people. The white people here in America are so nice. Like, no, it's because we made them nice.
Exactly. Great point.
You know what I'm saying? And they're not about that. We all seen videos of, no matter they're in Africa, Jamaica, them slapping them around. And see, I didn't know about that Trinidadian thing, but that, you know, that makes sense. You know, but like I said, they be telling themselves all the time, and it's back to a lot of what we say. It's a destiny swap. They feel very insecure. Oh, this is what I really want to get on, because he was trying to say, "Oh, you look like me. You're African." Now let me put you on game what that really means when they say that. They think, and it took me a while, because you know me and you both live in Florida, right?
Right.
So if they're Caribbean, right, especially Haitian, they'll say, "Oh, you look Haitian." And I'm like, "No, I don't look Haitian," right? No matter where they're on the spore, you look like them, right? And what that means is if you're dark skinned. See, they think every black American is light skinned. So if you're not light bright, you're not a black American. That's how they see it.
That makes
Brother,
perfect sense.
he is 100% right. I have some, man. Sorry, I'm eating this shit. I'm not trying to sound
This
nasty.
nigga trying to eat and talk. No. You was spitting some fat. Go ahead,
Yeah,
bro.
that's on me. That's on me. But that's some real shit, man. I had a Caribbean lady come up to me when I was working, man. It was her and two of her friends, and I guess they were trying to hit on me or something. And one of them had to do with them from the same area that I'm from, right? Didn't even know it. And she was like, "Oh, where you from? Where you from?" I'm like, I'm from East, I'm from East Tennessee. And the brother like, "Oh, you from East Tennessee?" I'm like, yeah. And we start like yapping it up, all that shit. And they looking at us like we weird. And she's like, "There's no way. You gotta be from Caribbean. You gotta be from the Caribbean." I'm like, "No, I'm not." And she's like, "No, you look like my brother." I'm like, "No, I'm from East Tennessee. My daddy from East Tennessee. My granddaddy from East Tennessee. So before you start trying to say I look Caribbean, I gotta be Caribbean, I gotta be Jamaican, hell no. I'm from Tennessee. I ain't from wherever you from." But yes, they will try to force that on you.
I can attest to that because I get that as well. They be like, "Are you from Jamaica? You must be from Africa." I had a woman at work to be like, "Oh no, must be from Nigeria." I never been there in my life.
They played that on that one girl. Her name is Alondria. She was on Love Island. She got real famous. And because she's a dark-skinned pretty girl, like, "Oh, she must be Nigerian. She looks Nigerian." You know, but what they don't realize, and someone had to put me on game, I didn't realize, it was a girl that told me this. Yes, we have dark-skinned black people, right? But our dark skin's a little bit different. And she said it's our undertone. Like, and I can see it in you, what she was talking about. Like your
Can I
undertone,
say
you have
this?
an
You don't have
undertone
to be
of
dark skinned.
brown.
I'm brown skinned, and because of my features, I'm not showing my picture, but because of my features, they be like, "You must be African. You must be Haitian." No, I'm not. And if I was, I would
hold
say
on,
so.
y'all got to understand something. These islands and these countries, they're very colorist. They think anything that don't look like them is exotic. So when they see something that looks like them, "Oh, you look like home." No, nigga, these are just genetics that are everywhere. But they don't like seeing their genetics because they see it every day. See what I'm saying? But they don't know that genetic pattern is everywhere. They think America is just predominantly European or Native American looking kind of people. They think that shit is exotic, not knowing that this genetic phenotype has been here for thousands and thousands of years. Even Mexicans came out and said it's a truth that Negroid types have already been here. So when they be saying, "Oh, you look like something," bitch, that Eurocentric ideology that white people told you got you thinking that the features you have only belong to your island and your place. Now, I do agree with Morpheus. There is certain things that do separate us from these other groups of people. But yeah, go ahead, Morpheus.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying, like your undertone, like you see how if you look at yourself, you have a little bit of, because she pointed this out, you have a little bit of a light brown.
Right.
Like you got a lot of dark skinned people. And to the sister, she was saying because she's on a lighter brown shade. Sometimes they'll do that to you. It could be your hair texture because if you like light skin but you have 4C hair, oh, you must be from the island somewhere. They'll give you that.
Right.
So like, they think the Black American feature is not like Tisha Campbell light skin, but like brown skin. But you have to have like more looser hair. Like if you have 4C anything, you're African or you're Caribbean in their minds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Appreciate that, brother. Let me get M4ZE going. Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
I bet. How y'all doing? So, like,
What's your name? Where you from?
I'm from Indiana.
Where you people from?
Indiana.
Yo, you Black American?
I'm Black American. I was born here, but I'm Nigerian actually.
Okay, we could start off like that, nigga. Goddamn. Well, we just talked about being scared of being African, nigga. Goddamn. Say what
I'm
you
not scared.
Nigga, say, man, repeat it. Start over, nigga. What are you? And I want you to be loud and proud about what you are. Say Nigerian.
I'm Nigerian.
There you go, nigga. God damn. Shit. Nigga, go ahead, brother. Talk to me.
Hold on, I gotta ask him a question.
I gotta
ask him a question.
Go ahead, bro.
Why, brother? Listen, and I mean this with my full heart. I'm not trying to get on you, bro. But why did you lie about where your people is from? I get you trying to cover the Indiana part. I get that because you were born there, quote unquote. But your people wasn't born there. So why'd you say they was from there?
Because they lived here.
No,
but your family
living somewhere and being
really
somewhere,
American.
two different things.
What are you talking about?
God, yo. I gotta tell you something. Why do y'all have so much hate for black people, actually?
Oh, black people, I love black people. Now, you other groups of melanated people, you other groups of Africans, Caribbeans.
African Americans were brought from Africa.
Sir, we're Black Americans. Okay, all right, fine. African Americans were brought from Africa? Was that your statement?
Yes.
How many?
I mean, all Africans were brought from America.
How many? Wait, no, sir. This is a scholar panel. How many?
All of them.
All of West Africa came to America.
Yes.
Well, hold on, AI. Let me help out. AI.
Yo, what the fuck, bro? Brother, are you hearing yourself right now, nigga?
Bro, he can't be hearing himself, bro. Let me ask you.
Hey, bro, I want y'all to hear. This is why we have to delineate from you other groups of niggas. Not only do y'all wipe your ass with your hands, but you also lack knowledge. You guys don't know anything. This is a scholar panel. You can't just come up here and start saying you from Africa. Okay, nigga. Okay, how many? Everybody. Bitch. Go ahead, T.
So, Mace, let me ask you a question. Do you believe that black people are indigenous to this earth, like all over the earth? Come up off your mic, bro. Don't get quiet now. Come up off your mic. Because, yeah, I'm going to answer that for you because you're an idiot, right? This is the thing, right? It's a very silly... Y'all niggas not even reading books no more. Y'all just gave up. Now, the Hispanics, I understand why the Hispanics will try to throw us in that trick bag and say, oh, you guys are from West Africa. Because they trying to lie and say that they're Native Americans so they don't get their ass deported, right? So, let me... Yeah, come on. No. Yeah, answer the question. Do you believe that black people are indigenous to this earth? They're the oldest people group on this earth. Yeah, you mute again, right? Because you're an idiot. That's why. Right? This is the thing, right? Y'all gave up on reading books. In 1619, those were the first slaves brought to America from the transatlantic slave trade, right? You have a people group called... Have you ever heard of Tuscaloosa, Alabama? In the 13, 14, and 1500s, Tuscaloosa, Alabama was already there. You know that, right? You know what Tuscaloosa means? The Black Warriors. What about Alabama? You know Alabama mean here we rest? Here we rest, the Black Warriors.
I gotta tell y'all something. If y'all go to...
No, you gotta shut the fuck up now because you just want to cap. Because now you just want to cap and spread misinformation. This is what y'all ass do. Y'all ass spread misinformation. That's why we compare y'all to white people.
Y'all act exactly like white people. So this is the thing. If the African slaves that were that were traded over here, they got absorbed into our people group. We had a warrior class over here. That's why we had so many slave revolts over here on this land. We ain't never just accepted slavery. We never just accepted slavery. That's why we had so many different slave revolts. So the fact of the matter is, stop lying and saying that African slaves were bought over here. Whatever Africans that were traded on the transatlantic slave trade over here, they got absorbed into our people group. They didn't come and dominate our people group with their small 3%. What's wrong with you? You niggas don't need y'all not even using regular basic math.
They just come over here just to take. They tell you we come here to take.
I'm not
They're
saying
not coming to build.
y'all should like claim African or something like that. I'm just saying like y'all should not deny the fact that you're actually African.
Okay, all right. Hold on. Okay, sir. We're telling you to prove it. Give us numbers. Give us stats. Give us some research, some education. You Nigerians or you Africans claim to be so smart. When you come over here, prove it. Let me see it. Let me hear your
If you go to like Lagos, you're gonna see like there's like a place where you're gonna see where the Europeans came in and took black people from Nigeria to
what place
America.
was that? What place was that?
In Lagos.
Is there a boat there?
Yes, there's like a broken ship there, but like
so a random broken ship is what you're getting your knowledge. So
it's not like a historical place in Lagos right
fine.
now.
So all right, so tell me how many Africans left out of Africa to come to America?
I would probably say like
probably is not scholarship, bro. Probably not scholarship.
I don't know the exact number, but like a lot of slaves were taken from Lagos, West Africa.
And you think that whole population makes up Black Americans?
Can I give him some scholarship real quick?
No. Hold on.
Black people are from Africa.
Stop, sir. Let me ask you something. Do you think hold on. Do you think Africa is the motherland?
Yes.
So that means you think everybody came. That means you think everybody's African.
No, I'm not saying everybody's African right now.
So
then you're
it's not the motherland.
You're not making sense then.
Then it's not the motherland.
Maze, how old are you, bro?
This nigga's like 16 years old, bro.
Yeah, how old are you, Maze? Just be honest, bro.
I'm in high school right now. I'm 15.
Oh, nigga, you about to get detention, nigga.
Go do your fucking homework. Get out of here.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Wasting time and shit.
No one.
Damn, bro.
Can I go some quick scholarship just real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Just to let you know, only 5% of the Africans came to the United States or North America. The majority went to Brazil, and then the rest the Caribbean islands. So Black America is one of the highest Black people. I'm talking about people that is foundational Black America. I'm not talking about Caribbeans. We have 50 million. We're bigger than Jamaica. We're bigger than Trinidad and all those islands, except for Brazil. Brazil's bigger than us. So how did we get so big if only 5% came to America? It can't be just them breeding us like dogs. It's because there was already Black people here. And there's pictures and there's documentations of first colonial people coming over here, writing down that they saw people that looked like Ethiopians, because at that time, Africa wasn't called Africa. All of Africa was called Ethiopia at the time around the 1600s. So please learn something.
Appreciate that, brother. Hey, everybody, go ahead and tap the screen. Please make sure you like and share. D, go ahead. D the ruler, talk to me, brother. D the ruler. Unmute your mic, brother.
All right. You hear me?
What's your name? Where you from, bro?
Yo, Jesus. Jesus, man. From Patterson, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to talk about this whole, we all came from Africa through the mid-Atlantic slave.
Wait, hold on,
shit,
brother.
You know
Hold on. Slow down. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck is you from, for real?
Patterson, New Jersey, baby.
Nigga, where your people's from?
Half Haitian, half Dominican. You know what I'm saying?
Here y'all go
Mom's
again.
Haitian and
Hold on. Why y'all so ashamed of telling me where you from? Y'all scared. Why y'all so scared? We not gonna whoop your ass for being something that's not from America, bro. It's when you start talking. So you could be proud. Say it again. Say, I'm Dominican and Haitian. Say it with your chest, bro.
I just told you, I'm Dominican and Haitian. My mom is Dominican and my dad is Haitian.
All right, go ahead.
I ain't got no shame about that.
All right,
I'm proud about where I'm from.
Good.
But you know what I'm saying? But we all came from the Africa diaspora though, bro. You can't deny the African roots,
did.
though. I did. Come on, man. That don't make no sense.
Okay, D, then make it make sense. Oh, hold on, D. Make it make sense. Give me scholarship. What do you know?
I know that we all originated from Africa. Everybody came from Africa except for the white people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why would the white people not come from Africa? What would make them different?
Because the white people are made people, baby.
They're what?
They're Yaku's creation, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
They came from the Caucasus Mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, all right, fine. All right, sir. How many people came? So the whole world came from Africa?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like life started in Africa.
Okay,
but
so would you call okay, hold, slow down. So would you call a Native American African?
Yeah, they came from Africa too, but they migrated to different parts of the world because Africa was overpopulated. You know what I'm saying?
Would you call an Asian an African?
What happened?
Would you call an Asian African? Would you call a Japanese person African?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, because they all came from the African.
Okay.
You know, they all came from the original people. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you don't believe that over time, when continents have a separate name and a group of people form a different culture, that they become inherently different. You don't believe that. You don't.
Nah, they all because they all connected to the African roots.
Hold on. So I have no problem with that. If you're saying everybody's African, perfect. As long as you're saying that. Don't be saying Black Americans specifically are African because you want us to be. Fine. If life started in Africa and you believe everybody's African, then you need to be calling the Chinese that, the Filipinos that, the goddamn Mexicans that, the Cubans that, everybody that, if that's the case. Right. Because just like them, we are not the same like y'all. We have our own culture. We have our own style and experience. We've been in the Americas, just like the Asians been in Asia. We've been in the Americas for thousands of years. So as long as you're undermining their culture and history too, and saying all that is African, I agree. We're just like the Asians. Hold on. Black Americans are just like the Asians. We're just like the Cubans. We're just like the goddamn Germans and Europeans, where we all came out of Africa, just like everybody else, migrated somewhere else, and formed our own culture and history, but we're still all African though. As long as you're saying that. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree. I agree. As long as you calling the German African, I agree. If you're calling the German African, if you're calling the Asian African, African Asian, I agree. Thank you, brother. Something else you want to say?
Yeah, everybody just established their own different culture out of, from Africa, But Africa's like the main root we all came from. It just everybody, like from Black Americans to Haitians, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Asians, we migrated into different parts of the world and we established our own culture separate from that. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
True. Okay. Now. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that information now?
Just to acknowledge the African roots and not deny it. You know what I'm saying?
Are you telling the Asians to identify their African roots?
Yeah, Asians gotta recognize their African roots because they came from that root too.
Here's what I want you to do. I have no rebuttal for you. I want you to go to an Asian panel, a panel that's full of Asians. I want you to get on there and tell them that they're African. Then come back to my panel and then let me know how that went. All right, bro. See you later.
You remember back in the 90s when we were trying to be African and all that stuff, African dashikis, and they would tell us in our face, "You're not African." What happened then? What happened from the 90s to today? Now we African.
Now we African. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I'm saying, ain't that funny? When we were trying to be pro-black, not even back when Black Panther came out. Everybody got real pro-Africa when Black Panther came out. I saw African son, take that off, Akata. You're not really African. So what
Exactly.
happened to that? So y'all can miss me with that.
Yeah, they like to be kumbaya when it's beneficial to them, and then when it's not beneficial, they go ahead and separate. It's called cultural warfare. What they do is they use their culture to attack us and separate from us when it's convenient for them. And then when it's not convenient, they say we're all together. But when it's time to be Haitian, when it's time to be African, when it's time to be Jamaican, they use their culture against us to say we're not like them niggas. But then when it don't benefit them, we're just like them niggas. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a game that they play. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's get to optimistic. Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm
Ma'am,
black.
sorry.
No problem. I'm Black American from upstate New York,
Okay.
and I wanted to ask a question that nobody can ever answer. They say our ancestors are African, and we're African by blood, but Black Americans don't have African family or relatives.
Yeah. They can't answer it. They're not that educated.
I can answer that. We have a phenotype. We have African descendants, which means we can trace back our lineage 400, 500 years, but we have been in America for so long that we're not genetic Africans. And that's what gets them mad.
But we should be related to Africans if we were by blood Africans.
But what I'm saying is
If
that
our
we do
ancestors
have
were
lineage.
African,
If you go back in the DNA, we have the lineage, but we're not
we
like
don't.
We don't, Rufus. We
two,
don't.
two, 3 generations behind. We don't have that.
Okay. Let me go ahead and bring equality to the panel because we're both on the same team. Both statements are true. We have African descendants and we don't have African descendants. Both are true. The problem is only a small number of Africans came to America. Only like Brother Morpheus said, 5%. I say 3. 3%, 5%. It was a small number. Now that number was around 300,000 supposedly. 300,000 only doesn't even fill up the city of Miami. Doesn't even fill up the city of Miami. So how do you go from 300,000 to goddamn 40 million in only a matter of years, 200, maybe 100 years? First of all, birth rates weren't that successful back then. They didn't have all the supplies. They didn't have a doctor, a Baptist hospital to go to, medicine. They didn't have all that shit back there to have all them successful breedings that they said that they had. You couldn't do that. So yes, some of us do have African, but it's a very small percentage. What I say is this: if I got a bag of Lay's and I crack it open, put a Cheeto in that bag of Lay's, and I shake up the bag, do I now call the bag of Lay's Cheetos? No, you don't call the bag of Lay's Cheetos just because one Cheeto is in the bag of Lay's. That's us. We're Lay's, but we also got these Cheetos in there. Some of us got more Cheetos, got 5 Cheetos in there. Some of us got 1 Cheeto in there. We all got different percentages of Africanness, but just know a lot of them weren't over here like that. They already talked about seeing black Indians in America before they brought over any slaves. Indians were already trading black Indians with the Europeans for slavery. Right. So if you want to call yourselves African, that's on you. But all I know is I wouldn't call myself something that I'm only 3% of, possibly, maybe.
Another clue.
And I also wanted to say there's a lot of Africans now lying about being half Black American and half African. I guess it's to throw off the deportations that's going on.
Yes, I agree with that. They do try to cosplay as us. And that's a problem that we have to fix.
Well, that's where paperwork comes from. Luckily, in America, they all gotta have to get paperwork. But I was gonna say, if we're so-called African, why were the Europeans using us to translate with the Indians? That always bugged me. Like, why would they? You look at the Lewis and Clark expedition; they always bring a black person to translate to the Native Americans. Why would they do that unless those black people are already here, already friends with the quote-unquote Native Americans?
Exactly. I agree with that. We do have, I do have Choctaw in my family, and we do have Native Americans mixed in within us. And other Africans try to be like, we're not mixed with Native American. How can that be when we've already been here? We have, again, at ethnogenesis, we're mixed with everything.
Right.
So you just can't pinpoint and say we're just generic Africans. And a lot of times, a lot of other people from the diaspora tried to Africanize us because we delineated. And that's why Tariq Nasheed put FBA, because we are foundational to this land and our ancestors.
Appreciate it, ma'am. Let me get was that it? Optimistic? Is that all you want to
Yes,
say?
it is. Yep.
Okay, let's get American going. American, talk to me, brother. What's going on?
What's up, my brother?
Chilling, dog. What it is?
Now I just listening to everything. I mean, it's pretty much on point with a lot of things. I mean, there was the ethnogenesis. You know, the indigenous people that was here and the few Africans that was brought over here they mixed up with each other, and boom, there you go, Black Americans. Point blank, period. You know, we're not Africans. You know, and like I said, you know, Africans, they just want to be us because we popular, we popping. That's really what it boils down to. They don't have nothing going on in their land. You know, they don't, like I said, they lame. I mean, just think about it. The average African that you met, aren't they lame as hell? You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. You know,
it's not my cup of tea. That's all. It's not my kind of niggas. That's it.
No swag, no personality, just lame. You know, so I mean, and I'm not trying to, like, you know, poop on Africans, but we just gotta be real. And I was on another panel, we was talking about South Africans, right? And I was explaining this. South Africans are the majority in their homeland, but they're being dominated by a small group of white people.
Exactly.
And I told them the reason why Africans get dominated by white people is because they're docile. You know what I mean? They're very docile people. You know, we're different over here. We're fighters over here in this land. Like, you know, we're gonna go blow for blow. You know what I mean? Exactly. That's just what it is. You know, and this is why they always think that we're thugs and stuff, because we don't take crap from people. You know, but you know, that's the Africans, you know, trying to run their little Pan-African scam, you know, trying to link in with us. It's just and just because you're dark skinned don't mean you're African. Like, they need to, like, get over themselves with that. Like, dark skin don't mean African. Like, oh my God. Like, let it go. You know, and if you look at your skin tone versus other brothers and sisters over here skin tone, y'all dark skin, y'all are reddish brown. Africans, like, they really be black. They really be black.
We black for real.
You know what I mean?
They be black for real.
So, like, we're copper tone people over here, and they're black. They're really, like, dark black people in their land. So we're different, man. You know what I mean? The Mayans depicted this on the wall. You know, there's a depiction that the Mayans put up. That's a few thousand years old of them executing. I'm trying to say, you know, TikTok friendly words, if that's one. They're them executing in African, basically, back in their time. And they showed the difference in skin tone, bro. You know what I mean? They show us as red as brown, like we are to this day. And they show the African as, like, you know, crayon black. So, you know, these people, man, they, like I said, that's just their scamming in their blood, brother. But that's all I want to
Yeah. You know, these niggas, they come on here, they try to act like they're so smart, but they don't got no smart shit to say. Everything they say be dumb as hell. You looking like something that's not scientific, nigga. You can't say someone look like something, nigga. You can't go to a science lab and say these things look this, nigga. You better come with hardcore facts. Understand
everybody in the world has what's called a doppelganger, where there's somebody in the world that looks just like you, but there's no blood relation.
Right.
So if you're gonna go off of just looks, man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It has no, like, type of reality in that.
Appreciate that, brother.
No problem.
Reasonable podcast. Talk to me, brother.
What's going on, bro?
What it is, fam? What's your name? Where you from?
My name's Tyree, bro. I'm from North Carolina. I'm from Durham.
All right, talk to me, bro. What's good?
I just wanted to speak on what you were saying earlier with some of us may have a little bit of blood, African blood in us. Some of us may not. I want to answer that. And the math that you was talking about, like, you know how you said but 300,000 may not fit all of Miami.
Right.
Well, what I'm trying to say is like, yeah, in the history books they said they brought 1 million over here, but
No, they never
they
said that.
lied. This is where they lied at, because they split these people up into different groups. So like 300,000 might have came to the United States, like North America.
Mhm.
Then you had like 300,000 more get sent to like Cuba or some shit, or like, you know, the Caribbean somewhere. And then you get like 100, you know, you get like 500,000 more sent somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So they're like saying, oh, we brought 1 million here, but they only brought 300,000 in the Southeast or the, you know, or Louisiana, or, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They saying they brought this many, but they brought a little bit and spread them out in different areas.
Well,
It's not a whole bunch in one area to like overpopulate.
How they tell it is that they took 12.5 million, and with that 12.5 million, they separated it in the Americas. So 300,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, 300,000 went to North America. 900,000 went to Jamaica. 800,000 went to Haiti.
Like Haiti.
I think the Bahamas got the least amount behind North America with slaves. A lot of Bahamians are really just Black Americans for the most part.
Then you gotta think about it, fam. You gotta think about it. They was breeding us, and then, you know, some of us knew the land so much they had to breed us with, you know, Africans who aren't from here to like, you know, then because that's how they do it. They take the children and then they reteach the children. You know what I'm saying?
Well, nah, they never bred us. We were already naturally breeding. The problem is that the Atlantic slave trade wasn't profitable enough because they lose too much money doing that dumbass shit once they realized it, and then that's why they outlawed it. And then secondly, they couldn't tell the difference between the Black Indians that were already here and the Africans, the 300 Africans that they brought over. They called everybody simultaneously a Negro. They even
That's facts, but I'm saying like they did have breeding farms in like Virginia.
What
I read on that.
The reason why I like going to breeding farms because they weren't efficient like how they said they probably built one, but it wasn't a lot of us because you can't make someone breed unless you're doing the breeding. Like you can't make me, a boy, breed to a female unless you're the one who wants to breed to that female. If you get what I'm saying? I have to want to do it.
I mean, but if your life depended on it,
nigga, I don't know about y'all. My dick don't get hard off of stress and frustration and anxiety, nigga. Nigga, that shit don't work like that, nigga. That's a no-go, nigga. You gonna beat me to get up? Hell no. Maybe some of you niggas are freaky. Maybe y'all niggas get down like I don't get down like that.
No, bro, you know what I'm saying? They were blindfold motherfuckers, bro. Like they were. I'm telling you, they sinister people, bro. The people that did it.
You can't the way the male body works. Even if you get hard, don't mean you go nut at the same time too. So there's a lot of things that go into that. I don't think the breeding farms could they have happened? Yes, but were they at a major scale and a huge contributor like how they trying to say? No, it was not. I think they had.
Okay, I could agree.
I think they had maybe one or two in certain areas, but it wasn't nationwide. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't no big operation. We were already on slave plantations naturally. Already, you don't think you found somebody's spine on the plantation, nigga? You don't think?
But I mean, that's just like another thing that they added. You know, they was already doing like trafficking, bro. They was already trafficking people. So how you know they wasn't using them for gratification?
No. The only thing that I know that they did do was for certain because they wrote about it. They told us someone has too much feedback. They already told us the process of how they did it. When they first came over in the 1600s, they had to do something called baby follows the womb. So they didn't come over here saying all Africans are slaves. It was literally white people who were indentured slaves. You literally had Black Indians. You had Africans as slaves. It wasn't just this particular people as slaves. This is when slavery first started. They didn't have it all mapped out when they first got here. You see what I'm saying? So when they were trying to figure out who were slaves, they said, fuck it. Anybody we deemed as a slave, your child would now become slave become a part of slavery. That's where chattel slavery came from. So it wasn't particular to anybody. White people were slaves. Black Indians were slaves. Africans were slaves. So there was no particular order. That was the breeding farm. The breeding farm was if your mama was a slave, we considered you a slave. You could have been white. You could have been an Indian. You could have been an African. Later on, that's when it went to, okay, black people are going to be the slaves. And this is what we consider black. That's it. But there was no breeding farms. Niggas can't force nobody to have sex. We can't force males to do it, at least. Go ahead, Chief. Talk to me, brother. What's good?
Peace, family. What's good? Thanks for letting me up here, bro. You doing your thing as usual, my guy. Word. I just wanted to add to the last convo. So yeah, so as for the breeding farms and all that, the part bro left out too is a lot of the breeding farms had YT women on it. That's another reason why they don't talk about it a lot in history. Right. It was not a bunch of Africans mixing with dark-skinned American Indians on them breeding farms, bro. It's not the case. And back to your point about them wanting to stop the rebellions that was going on in the West Indies, for example, in the Caribbean. From what I was reading, a lot of the explorers that had control over the island, they were keeping African communities and indigenous communities separate from each other so they wouldn't intermix and they wouldn't team up and fucking cause rebellions and stuff like that so often. So that's even more reason to show you there was a lot less mixing going on than people really think. And then even on the plantations over here, what people don't realize is too, bro, if we on plantations, right, we got to work for massa, all this other bullshit. Back to what you said about getting hard during stress and bullshit times, right? Like, gang, also think about the women, bro. You feel me? A woman to have a miscarriage in today's time if she got too much stress on her mind, bro.
Exactly.
Can you imagine the stresses of slavery?
Exactly.
So off rip, there was like, according to the reports I read, there was mad miscarriages. There was so many miscarriages.
It wasn't probable. It's not probable. You can't.
It wasn't probable, bro. Right. It wasn't at all. It doesn't make logical sense for real. And the last point too I want to just drag home is the thing about the ethnogenesis again, right? The thing about the ethnogenesis, bro. I personally believe, and anybody, I challenge anybody to disprove me on this, right? In order for an ethnogenesis to take place, bro, the population size of both subjects gotta be at least close to even, bro. And if we solely outnumbered them everywhere we was at for the most part, bro, it doesn't make sense to call it an ethnogenesis. And I think the biggest issue too is a lot of people believe when they hear ethnogenesis, they think automatically that it means a bunch of Africans mixed with a bunch of YT looking East Asians on reservations, right? Native Americans, and then made us. And that couldn't have been further from the truth. We don't have either one of their haplogroups or like phenotype structures. That's why the phenotype is so important, because phenotype, they've even discovered this shit back in the 1800s, bro, via the Ohio crania that was discovered in the mounds out there in Ohio. They said over 12 different specimens that they excavated and all that, right? Out of all of those crania, it says that they were the closest to Negroid ophilic types, right? But it said that the phenotype had to have been created and fixed on the American continent, meaning the American race, which would suggest to you. And then they also said that out of all 12 of the different skulls that they excavated, not one of them had a Mongoloid phenotype.
Native American.
Not one of them looked like them Asians. And then they even went as far as to say that this phenotype was created and fixed here on the American continent. So that would suggest to you that they couldn't have possibly came from anywhere else but here.
Right.
Meaning we too look different from Africans. We may look similar, but there is a structural bone difference.
No, that's
respectfully.
Hey, I like that. I like that analogy you dropped. I like that. That's facts. Like I tell Africans all the time, shit, you look at a leopard and a jaguar, they look the same, and they both, but they're from two separate continents. The leopard is from Africa, the jaguar is native to America. Them two different cats, but they both got spots. They both look the same. Looking the same doesn't mean anything. It means you might have similarities, but it doesn't mean you're the same. Having similarities and the same are two different things. See what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing we got to keep telling these ugly ass, foo-foo eating ass Africans. Go ahead, Morpheus.
Yeah, they're disingenuous with that because think about it. Let's use Nigeria for example. You got the Igbos and the Yoruba, and they'll tell you right that they're both different. Matter of fact, they beef because they're quote unquote different, but they look the same. They have different languages and different cultures, and they respect that.
Mm-hmm.
And also look at it like this. Let's just I'm gonna tell you the real reason why they're doing this. They don't believe us until a white person say it. The only reason why they saying all this is because white people are saying it. Because they're like parrots. They just parrot whatever a white person says. Because I dare them to say that a German and a British white person are saying the white people came from the white English is a Germanic language. The original English were German, or we don't call them that. We call them English, and they'll fight you. You call them German. So let's cut the crap.
Exactly. Appreciate that. XML. Oh, he just dropped. Mr. Duck Your Taco, talk to me, brother. What's good?
All right. Like you said, where the fuck is ships at?
Ships? Shit.
Yeah, because white folk, they love their little memorabilia. So y'all got all this shit in these museums and all that. I ain't seen that one motherfucking slave ship. Now, I say that. Like, you remember that dude down in South Carolina, they got his genes and they traced his genes back in this country like to what, 300-some thousand years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Very.
And then this another thing. If we so-called African, right? That means y'all motherfuckers need to give us reparations because y'all fucking sold us. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to hear that shit. Then another thing is they must forgot about Walter Plucker. Like you said, we look just like they say we look just like them, but at the end of the day, they couldn't tell the difference between us and the motherfuckers that was already here.
Exactly.
They forget about that. Most of the country, bro, is named after black shit, like Nebraska. I think that shit, Great Plains or some shit like that. How you said Tuscaloosa and all that. Mm-hmm. They don't realize that we built this bit from the ground up, even from the names. And another thing is, like, they always say we want here, but if that were the case, then like you said, you can't get the same amount of people that we got now if it wasn't nobody here. Black folks all over the fucking planet. That's what they don't fail to that's what they fail to realize. You get what I'm saying? Because you really think God just put black folks just in Africa? Exactly. Let's just be real. The Chinese came from us. The white folk came from us. Like, come on, bro. Like, but I honestly feel like this actually the motherland, if you want to be honest. Because think about it. If Africa was so holy and so called the motherland, they'd have more respect for it. Think about it. It ain't been not one fucking war on America. They say it ain't a lot of resources, but every time a black person gets some land out here, we find some goddamn oil.
Right.
And they always try to come take our shit. So that's why, like, honestly, I don't even feel like Africa is real in the motherland, bro. I'm just gonna keep that shit 100 because they never told us the truth.
They need to give up them reparations.
That's what I'm saying. That's why them Africans keep trying to make us African because they want a part of that shit and they can't get it. That's why they always talking about, oh, we shouldn't get it. We shouldn't get it. Stop begging. Bitch, go beg the British Crown for y'all shit and stop trying to tell on to our shit because y'all ain't gonna get it. Because y'all always claiming we look like y'all, but I can tell the difference between a Somalian, an Ethiopian, a Ghanaian. No, you don't. Y'all got them big bulbous ass heads with y'all hairline behind your back of your ear. I don't know what the fuck wrong with people, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Hey, like, that shit just don't make sense to me because y'all really try so hard to be like her. When really y'all culture different from our. I ain't never seen African soul food.
Facts.
They always talk about, you got this from them. I heard one dude on this Tariq Nasheed shit. These motherfuckers said we got collard green from them.
See, shit like that is disrespectful. I hate
that's what I'm saying. I ain't never seen an African make collard green. Y'all motherfuckers over there eating lemon pepper on goddamn zebra legs. That shit, bro. Then they try to holler, the white man made chicken. No, or made fried chicken. No, they didn't. Because if that were the case, why the fuck the white man steal the recipe from a black woman?
They steal everything from a black bro. Even they favorite whiskey, Jack Daniels.
Exactly.
Come on.
They steal so much from us to the point, like, I don't even think folks realize FBA for real, bro, is the leader of the fucking world, and they don't even want to accept that. Y'all steal our clothes, the way we talk, the way we dance, the way we sing, the way we rap. You even got goddamn British motherfuckers rapping. That shit don't even sound right. That shit sound like, ooh, that shit your goddamn ass up and go down there and eat some fucking fufu with the other rest of your people.
Yeah, out there playing with swords and shit. But thank you, Mr. Taco.
Why would we have African soul food? That is actually disgusting. What are you talking about? Everything that you just said.
J Baby, I got a quick question. So you're a Nigerian, J Baby. I just want to know this. I brought you on here for a particular reason, for one particular question. At what time does the water get cut off in Nigeria?
Never.
Never?
Okay. Never.
She lying. Like, I just seen somebody talking about this shit. Y'all don't even got water over there. Y'all water is trash.
Hurricane Melissa is in Jamaica right now.
The water y'all got. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all ain't even got no infrastructure for water pipes over there.
Okay, I have a question. Have you been to any part of Africa?
My mama has.
Have you?
Dude, we have people that been there, and we have people that been there, and people that from there.
We got people that goes over there and come back and tell. We got physical proof. I can show you a video right now.
This is the weakest argument I ever hear from them all the time. Oh, you gotta go to Africa.
Hold on, y'all.
In that shithole.
Okay, J Baby. My bad.
The Wi-Fi is not.
My bad, J Baby. I was wrong. There is no particular time that the electricity or water gets cut off. It's just random. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day.